And a very warm welcome if you've just joined me on my channel, I just review on things. How you doing? How you keeping? Hope everybody's safe and sound where you are. We're going to be looking at the cameras from HP Ren. I'll leave the links to that in the description box down below so it's nice and simple for everybody to find. Pictures from the camera, Butcher Hill, South. Date on the camera is the 11th of November 2017. We're going to be looking at 4 different types of pictures and I'll go through them as we show them. But yeah, chemtrail haze in the background, light coming down from our sun simulator. The sun is behind it, that is a fact. No sun, no life, end of story. The sun simulator, its purpose for is to take the shadows away if an object comes between the sun and the earth, and that is the whole idea of the sun simulator. And in conjunction with the chemtrails, you can see exactly what's going on in the background, but there also seems to be something going on up here. Look at the clouds. And the next picture we're looking at is colour near infrared, and we get a couple more clouds that suddenly appear. A couple of lines going on down here, and you can see how much light's being given off by this chemtrail haze in the background. Black and white. Good old black and white. Reminds me of the old days. At any rate, you can see there's a few more bits and pieces here, and you can see there's some sort of interaction going on down here, and we have a spike of light, possibly a chemtrail, not really too sure. A couple of those clouds have disappeared, and yeah, you can see how bright that haze is. Black and white near infrared. Looks like a chemtrail. Not really sure what's going on. And we got the clouds over here. Very strange looking clouds, I've got to say. And this picture is from Mesa Grande South. Date on the camera is the 13th of the 11th 2017. And yeah, looks totally normal. Nothing wrong. Let's click to the next picture. Are you kidding me? We got a lens that goes round the sun simulator that goes in front, and is that reflection just there? Yeah, this looks totally normal. Nothing wrong in that. If you want to know more about the sun simulator, please pop over and see Jeff P. He does some amazing work on the mechanics of how it all goes together. I'll just show it's there, and I have my own theories, and Jeff has some very good theories of his own. Thanks Jeff for all the hard work. I'll leave the links in the description box down below so it's nice and simple for everybody to find. But the sky looks an absolute mess. And yes, we are breathing that in. Colour near infrared, you can see the lensing system and it sticks out just there. You can see the chemtrails and the sky. Yeah, what's going on with our sun and sun simulator? And I just find that quite interesting. Lions Peak East, 11th of November 2017, and yeah, everything looks quite normal. We even have a bit of a fog or a mist going on down here. Everything looks really good. We come into black and white and things start to change, and how things change when we look at different types of photographs, different types of frequencies. Black and white produces some amazing images. And you can see the lensing system just there, and there's the other one just there, and we have 2 lens flares, possibly projections there, but they're not there, but they're there, but they're not there, but they're there. Any rate, yet again a part of a lensing system. We've seen it near enough every single photograph, and this is totally normal. Sky's whitewashed out. Our sun looks like a giant eye in the sky. Near colour infrared, and yeah, things start to change. Oh yeah, you can see the chemtrail lines, and we have this blue hue around the sun and sun simulator, and it's black around the outside of that, and normal. Our skies look really normal. Why have we got train tracks running through our sky? And here we got the black and white picture and how it changes to the colour picture. Totally different, and you can see what's going on here. We've got our sun simulator there, and it acts like a great big torch in the sky, like I've said many times. And the lower the chemtrails, the bigger the sun appears, and that's exactly what the chemtrails are for, to reflect the light back, so it makes it really hard to see anything behind. If we were standing there looking at this, it would be extremely bright in the sky, and anybody that drives knows exactly what I'm talking about. You've got the ripping of the sun down there, and quite an interesting lens flare just there. Black and white near infrared, and the lens flare has changed. Doesn't it look like a wheel? Chivas badge possibly. What is that a reflection of? That's what you've got to ask yourself. And how the sky's changed. We got two chemtrails there now, and we can see the sun simulator just there, and we've got the ripping of the picture just here, which we didn't have in the colour picture or the colour near infrared picture. If you're looking at these pictures and thinking to yourself, well, there's nothing wrong with these, I think you've got to be absolutely nuts. I really do. Woodson West, 10th of November 2017, and I need to show you something. I find this quite strange, and you can see that the chemtrails are being lit up by the lights down below, and it reflects the light back. Colour near infrared, and you can see it changes totally. But when we look in the black and white spectrum, we've got a cross in the sky, and we've still got this cloud formation. Isn't it amazing how you look at different frequencies, i.e. colour is a frequency, black and white is a frequency, infrared is a frequency, and we get to see many different things. Mount Laguna South, 11th of November 2017, and there is a lensing issue going on here. We've got this object here, and you can see the chemtrails in the background here. Apart from that, everything looks quite normal. Let's have a look in near infrared colour, and here is our object. Not sure what's going on there, and you can see part of the lensing system just here. It looks like a Fresnel lens, and as you can see, we've got an object here, and in the centre of that object it looks like a triangle. And what is this? It was not there in the colour, but in the near infrared colour it's there. Black and white, the object now suddenly disappears over here. We still have our object here, we have our lens flare here, or is it projected image? And we've got these lines going down here. Yet again, the chemtrails in the background, very well lit. Yeah, nothing wrong there. And here we go, black and white infrared. There's our sun and sun simulator. We've got our artifact there, or whatever it might be, and you can see just down here, and we have this wonderful lens flare down here. And look, we have this object just here. Looks like it's got an arrow on it. As we can only see it in near infrared, it leads me to believe that this object is only visible in infrared. Might be wrong, but that's the only way I explain what I'm looking at there. So what are these objects that we can see in the near infrared? They're not smudges on the screen, not dirty optics or sensors. They're not diversion signs for UFOs. But whatever they are, they shouldn't be there, that's for sure. So what I'm trying to say is, just by taking a photograph in colour doesn't give us the full picture, because when we take a picture in black and white, then we get other things happen. This lens flare wasn't even visible, nor was this or this in the colour picture, as you can see just here. Looking in the infrared spectrum, we get to see something totally different. And the black and white, yet again, we get something else turn up totally. So maybe just not taking pictures in colour and taking pictures in black and white, because they produce a totally different effect, as you will see. That's all I've got for you now. Much love, much peace, and I'll catch you next time. Take care.